Gragas. Passive skill. On ability use, Gragas takes a drink restoring 6% of his max health. This effect can only happen every 8 seconds. Skill 1. Gragas rolls his cask to a location, which can be activated to explode or will explode on its own after 4 seconds. Enemies struck by the blast have their movement speed slowed. Skill 2. Gragas guzzles down brew from his cask for 1 second. After finishing, he becomes drunkenly empowered, dealing magic damage to all nearby enemies on his next basic attack and reducing damage received. Skill 3. Gragas charges to a location and collides with the first enemy unit he comes across, dealing damage to all nearby enemy units and stunning them. Ultimate. Gragas hurls his cask to a location, dealing damage and knocking back enemies caught in the blast radius. Master Yi. Passive skill. Every few consecutive basic attack, Master Yi strikes twice. Skill 1. Master Yi teleports across the battlefield with blinding speed, dealing physical damage to multiple units in his path, while simultaneously becoming untargetable. Alpha Strike can critically strike and deals bonus physical damage to monsters. Basic attacks reduce Alpha Strike's cooldown. Skill 2. Master Yi rejuvenates his body by focus of mind, restoring health and taking reduced damage for a short time. In addition, Master Yi will gain stacks of double strike and pause the remaining duration on Ujustyle and Highlander for each second he channels. Skill 3. Grants bonus true damage on basic attacks. Ultimate. Master Yi moves with unparalleled agility, temporarily increasing his movement and attack speeds as well as making him immune to all slowing effects. While active, champion kills or assists extend Highlander's duration. Passively reduces cooldown for his other abilities on a kill or assist. Shyvana. Skill 1. Shyvana strikes twice on her next attack. Basic attacks reduce the cooldown of Twin Bite by 0.5 seconds. Dragon Form. Twin Bite cleaves all units in front of Shyvana. Skill 2. Shyvana surrounds herself in fire, dealing magic damage per second nearby enemies and moving faster for 3 seconds. Part of this damage is applied again when Shyvana basic attacks an enemy with Burnout active. The movement speed reduces over the duration of the spell. Basic attacks extend the duration of Burnout. Dragon Form. Burnout grows in size. Skill 3. Shyvana unleashes a fireball that deals damage to all enemies it encounters and leaves cinders on the target, marking them for 5 seconds. Shyvana's basic attacks on marked targets deal a percentage of their maximum health as damage on hit. Dragon Form. Flame Breath explodes on impact or at target location, dealing bonus damage and scorching the earth for a short duration. Shyvana transforms into a dragon and takes flight to a target location. Enemies along her path take damage and are knocked toward her target location. Shyvana passively gains Fury per second and gains 2 Fury on basic attack. Vi. Passive skill. Vi charges a shield over time. The shield can be activated by hitting an enemy with an ability. Skill 1. Vi charges her gauntlets and unleashes a vault-shattering punch, carrying her forward. Enemies she hits are knocked back and receive a stack of denting blows. Skill 2. Vi's punches break her opponent's armor, dealing bonus damage and granting her attack speed. Skill 3. Vi's next attack blasts through her target, dealing damage to enemies behind it. Ultimate. Vi runs down an enemy, knocking aside anyone in the way. When she reaches her target, she knocks it into the air, jumps after it, and slams it back into the ground. Xinzao. Passive skill. Every third attack deals bonus damage and heals Xinzao. Skill 1. Xinzao's next 3 standard attacks deal increased damage, with the third attack knocking an opponent into the air. Skill 2. Xinzao slashes in front of himself with his spear, then thrusts it forward, slowing affected enemies. Skill 3. Xinzao charges to an enemy, dealing damage to all enemies in the area and slowing them briefly. Ultimate. Xinzao deals damage to nearby enemies based on their current health and knocks non-challenged targets back. Xinzao is impervious to damage dealt by champions outside of the circle created. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.